Good morning. This is Hope Reactor. Now, let's begin today's news.
Why cassette tapes are making a global comeback. The value of being inconvenient. Imagine having access to more than 100 million songs at your fingertips. With just a few taps, you can play almost any song ever recorded. Music has never been easier to enjoy. So why are thousands of people around the world choosing one of the most inconvenient ways to listen to music? A technology that requires rewinding, a format that can't instantly skip tracks, a device that asks you to stop, wait, and pay attention. The answer is surprisingly simple. In a world obsessed with convenience, inconvenience has become a luxury. Today, we're exploring why cassette tapes are making a remarkable comeback, and what this trend reveals about modern society. The unexpected revival. Many people assumed cassette tapes disappeared forever after CDs and digital streaming took over. Instead, something unexpected happened. Independent musicians began releasing albums on cassette. Collectors started searching for vintage players. Young people who had never grown up with tapes became curious. What began as a niche hobby has grown into an international cultural movement, and one place has become its symbolic home. A small store that attracts the world. Hidden in Tokyo's Nakameguro district is a small record shop called Waltz. From the outside, it looks modest. Inside, however, visitors discover thousands of carefully selected cassette tapes, vintage classics, rare recordings, new independent releases, retro boomboxes, even beautifully preserved Walkmans from the 1980s. The shop has become a destination for musicians, designers, photographers, filmmakers, and creative professionals from around the world. It isn't just selling music, it's preserving an experience. Young people are driving the trend. Perhaps the biggest surprise is who is buying cassette tapes. Many customers are in their 20s and 30s. They didn't grow up using them. For them, cassette tapes are not nostalgic. They're something entirely new. That raises an interesting question. If they never experienced the cassette era, why are they embracing it today? The answer goes much deeper than music. Music you can actually hold. Streaming gives us access. Cassette tapes give us ownership. With streaming, songs exist somewhere in the cloud. With a cassette, the music exists in your hands. You hold the case. You admire the artwork. You insert the tape. You press play. Every step becomes part of the listening experience. Instead of simply consuming music, people begin forming a relationship with it. That physical connection creates emotional value. The beauty of imperfection. Digital audio aims for perfection. Every sound is clean. Every note is precise. Cassette tapes are different. They include a gentle background hiss. Engineers once tried to eliminate it. Today, many listeners appreciate it. That tiny imperfection reminds us that real experiences are rarely flawless. Sometimes warmth comes from what technology tries to remove. Why inconvenience feels refreshing. Modern technology saves us time. Navigation apps prevent us from getting lost. Online shopping delivers products overnight. Artificial intelligence answers questions instantly. These innovations are remarkable, but they also encourage us to move faster every day. Music becomes background noise while checking messages, scrolling, social media, or working. Cassette tapes interrupt that pattern. You cannot instantly jump between songs. You cannot endlessly skip tracks. You simply listen. Ironically, inconvenience helps restore our attention, but time becomes more valuable. Today's economy rewards efficiency. The faster we finish something, the better. Yet many people are discovering that meaningful moments often require slowing down, making coffee by hand, writing with a fountain pen, reading printed books, using film cameras, listening to cassette tapes. These activities transform ordinary time into memorable experiences. The extra effort is not a disadvantage. It becomes part of the reward. Luxury brands have noticed. This shift has attracted attention far beyond the music industry. Luxury brands have embraced cassette tapes as creative promotional tools. Limited invitations, exclusive gifts, special edition releases. Why? Because digital files can be copied infinitely. A physical object feels unique. Holding something rare creates excitement that cannot be downloaded. Scarcity itself becomes part of the story. A new definition of luxury. For many years, luxury meant expensive materials. Today, it increasingly means something different. Undivided attention, meaningful experiences, authentic ownership. the freedom to slow down. Cassette tapes represent all of these ideas. Their value isn't based on superior technology. It's based on how they change our relationship with music. What this says about society. The cassette revival teaches us something important. People don't always choose the fastest option. Sometimes they choose the most meaningful one. As technology continues improving, experiences that engage our senses become even more valuable. Touching, waiting, listening, collecting, sharing. These simple actions create memories that convenience alone cannot provide. Technology will continue moving forward. Artificial intelligence will become smarter. Streaming will become even faster. But perhaps the future isn't only about making life easier. Perhaps it's also about rediscovering experiences worth slowing down for. The comeback of cassette tapes isn't simply a retro trend. It's a reminder that convenience isn't the only thing people seek. Sometimes the most meaningful experiences begin exactly where convenience ends, because sometimes slowing down is the fastest way to reconnect with what truly matters. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy discovering hidden innovations, cultural shifts, and inspiring ideas from around the world, subscribe to Hope Reactor. Invisible ideas move the world. Knowing them creates hope.